I'm going to read a statement by Enfield resident couldn't be here this evening and asked that his statement be read for the record, and so I'm going to read it for the record. Good evening, Board of Education members. This is being read, and I thank whoever's reading it. It means that I have been expelled from the proceedings tonight.
Mr. Unghire, I'm going to ask you to stop, please.
Thank you.
We will not continue the meeting if the door keeps opening and is disrupting the process here.
Yeah, I had nothing to do with that.
Okay, but I'm just letting everybody in the room know. We'll be stopping the meeting.
Okay. It means that I've been expelled from the proceedings tonight for not wearing a mask. This is not the topic I wanted to touch on. I had other things to present, but it's important and evident at this point when even the mainstream media is reporting on the ineffectiveness of masking in the wake of this latest wave of Omicron. Enforcing a mask mandate is comically tragic. So I've decided not to participate in what has become a go-to knee-jerk reaction to a rise in cases. And for this decision, I've been penalized with dismissal. I've made a conscious effort to live in a world guided by reason, by love, and by respect. This is a world I have created around myself, and I will continue to come here in an attempt to speak, hopeful that my world will someday be welcomed by the harsh world which it seems many are living in right now. I remain open to all. I do not judge the decisions you make for yourself, but I will no longer succumb to irrational mandates, dictates, or decrees that pass judgment on the decisions I make for myself. I have been speaking before this board for over 4 months now, perhaps a pathetic case study in the practice of civil engagement. I believe my arguments, coherent and reasoned, have at least begun to open up minds in regard to these mandates. When I have been discussing with a friend last week the very real possibility of my expulsion tonight, they asked me if I had taken a hard stance, if taking a hard stance was the best option, considering that my past speeches seemed to be having at least some influence. But if I have truly been effective, I believe my absence should be just as impactful as my attendance, and maybe even more so. My course of action then serves to test this notion. If my missing voice tonight does have a profound enough effect, then there is a chance at changing the decisions of this board, which have effectively denied the presence of those who wish to speak. If not, then my words have fallen on deaf ears anyway, in which case defiance is all I have left. Either way, the path is clear for me. I will continue to create the best world around me. I will continue to show up here to share the world I envision, and I will continue to force this board to own the decision of denying me. I do not plan to make it any easier on your conscience by acquiescing. I want to thank all who stand by me and want everyone to know I will be back here for the next meeting, proudly unmasked, and I will not give up. Thank you. Matt Schmidt. Thank you, Madam Chairperson.
Do you have anything else, Mr. Unghire?
No, that's it. That's all I have. Thank you.
Mr. LeBlanc?
Good evening.